Welcome to the Just Give Me the Mic show, where music, community, and the arts amplify real voices. I'm your host, Debra Coco, a lifelong music lover, educator, and advocate for the youth. Just Give Me the Mic TV highlights creativity, growth, and culture to inspire change through conversation. Here we share positive stories, powerful lessons, and voices from all walks of life, because every experience matters. Now let's get into it. Welcome to Just Give Me the Mic show. I am your host, Debra Coco, and today on Just Give Me the Mic TV, we're headed to Indianapolis to meet the creators and stars behind one of the most talked about entrepreneur reality series, Indy Bosses, y'all. It is not just another reality show. It's about building business, navigating friendships, overcoming challenges, and showing what entrepreneurship really looks like behind the scenes. Joining me is the directors and the CEO of the show and also the cast. But we'll be right back because I want you to take a look at this trailer and then I'll introduce you to everyone. Check this out.
Welcome to Indianapolis, where the business of home care has turned this healthy and wealthy group of bosses into self-made millionaires.
That's first. Then you can start the process of halfway with them.
You must see who the bigger dog is.
I love you all. But emotions run high, even in a city where big money equals big problems. You're asking for something that you're not bringing, especially for those whose dollars don't really make sense.
I've heard a couple things about you, like you're a fake boss.
We gonna all play a game. Who do you think is not a real boss?
I'm just have to say it. Tamara.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
The real bosses, the motherfuckers who make the 7 figures, woo-woo, not the ones that make the 6 figures at the table.
We all making money. That's what it's about. It's about us making money.
Oh, so you're getting cocky? You getting cocky?
Lemonade on the chin.
They said I wouldn't make it, said I fade like a fade.
Hey, y'all, what's poppin'?
Baby, I had to come to Indy Bosses, baby, because this is what I came down here for.
He drinks too much. He thought everybody knew his music. Didn't nobody know who it was.
You knew it was my song. You was trying to be funny because you're a hater.
You're not nobody special. If you come to an event, you're going to pay to get through the door. You walked in the door like you was somebody.
Coach Trina ain't about that drama.
Our special guest is in the place.
I would love for you guys to put on a Yell for the Culture in Indianapolis.
I hope you're not over here trying to pick her as ambassador, because she did all this. It needs to be fair.
What was that all about?
Kayla needs to be checked because it is not about her.
I've just been getting like some bad vibes.
Let me tell you something. When you do something great, you gotta expect to hate.
Yeah, the girls are pressed.
They are so pressed.
And you motherfucker ain't tell me that you was gonna be there. You, Trina, and Summer.
I do what I want to do.
No, you're not. Not here, you're not. Not
We'll
in this circle.
we'll
We're gonna
see.
keep it cute and classy.
I don't think he'd date you.
Oh my God.
How are you?
I'm awesome. Good to see you. Look good.
Did you know that they had dinner the other day?
If it isn't the happy couple. They stopped your heart. We were just watching everything that was going on. And I'm like, okay, guys, so you gave me this man, and now you about to take it from me.
I would just ask her, like, listen, I just need to know, what did I do so bad?
I'm not about to do all that. Oh, friend, why did you do that?
No, you guys
Then she
know
gonna
you're not
start
friends
crying,
anymore.
and then that's the victim.
Now she gonna start
You know I'm not
crying.
about to.
You don't have to care, but I brought you in the group.
I don't care. If
But
did,
you, I
but
brought
already-
you around
Yeah,
people.
you did.
Don't ever get that twisted.
Like you tried to hook up Nicole with my man, first of all.
First of all, let's get
Then
this
you
straight.
said,
Whoever told you, bring it to the table, because that's a damn lie.
Man said I tried to sleep with him.
no, he did not.
I never thought that we would be enemies. Now it's like, we enemies.
A lot of people are territorial over you. So it's like they don't want you to have other friends.
I've seen too many women come in here, backstab her.
We are friends with Trina. We came in because of Trina.
And you know what? We need to keep bossing up because, hey, bitching up it ain't gonna get us paid. What's going on? Because now we feel like there's some secret beef that we really don't know what's going on. So what's the issue?
Well, I don't do secret beef.
Say what's on your chest. You don't even like us. You don't like us. You don't like us. It's mutual. It's mutual. You a lame ass bitch. What the fuck you mean?
Host Trina and Indy Bosses, baby.
That was good, y'all. Welcome, the creators of Indy Bosses, Coach Trina and Mr. CEO. Y'all had y'all hands full for this season. Like, oh my goodness. Before we get into some of the characters and what's going on, how did this come about? What is the origin of Indy Bosses?
Indy Bosses came about. I am a home care consultant, and I have helped over 250 people to become home care owners in the last three and a half, maybe 4 years now.
Wow, okay.
And I just didn't want Indianapolis just to be like, oh, you know, and I say this all the time. My husband always say, he called hood celebrities, you know, we in Indianapolis, we making all this money. But I wanted the world to see what Indy has to offer.
I agree.
So
that's
where that came from. It was like, okay, and God gave it to me. About a year and 4 months ago, God gave me Indy Bosses. And I wanted to, you know, make it a reality TV show. And a lot of my friends, as you can see, are, you know, off the chain.
Yes.
And this is not playing. This is real. This is when I say reality, this is reality
show. That's right. Okay.
This is not something that, you know, people just putting together. No, these are people's lives.
So this is really the first like reality show that I've heard being filmed in Indianapolis. Are there others like?
So we do have other reality TV shows, but it's not like ours. Like we're entrepreneurs,
like right?
Yeah, and you know we on the scale of love hip hop.
I see.
Yeah.
I really see that. So there's a lot of shows. What? Like you said, I think the thing that makes you stand out and different is the fields that you're in, right? Because you're not the only one in the healthcare field, right? There's also your friends are also
in the home care.
Okay.
So 98% of the cast members that are on Indy Bosses are in the home care field.
And this is different. See, I always thought home care, you know, you think of nice, quiet, but y'all turn it up in there. And it's like real, I love what I'm seeing, you know? So the gap is the reality of the show. It's not like it's made up. You know, none of it, you know, like some of them, they create these big facades for these characters. And I love how you have your friends. You don't really, Yandy, I know we know her as high profile, but you know, we all celebrities and you know what we do, right? We all good at what we do. And as you see, we bosses, right? We doing it. But I love how you took your network. You know, you didn't go outside of your network to create this. So how did you come up with the storyline, what you wanted to show? How did you make the decision between what goes in and what goes out? What stays out of the show?
I have for me, where God has put me, there's certain things that I don't want to be a part of the show. And when you look at a show of that type of Indy Bosses, entrepreneurs, the scale that these women are on, it's like, you know, you just can't put anything in the midst of them. So we have to be careful of what we bring in. So anybody that we bring in to be a part of the show, they have to be on the level of these women. Okay. Because these women are on some levels.
7 figures?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Okay, and it's the lifestyle.
Yes.
And first of all, I wouldn't even think you can achieve the lifestyle like that and home health care like that. You know, doing home. That's the difference. I see. Yes. I see the y'all. Okay, I'm dropping everything. That's really good. So the show's tagline is real entrepreneurs, real conversation, real businesses, and real success, right? So what does that mean to either Mr. CEO or yourself behind the cameras? What does that actually mean? What do y'all want to come across to the viewership with those taglines?
Show how Indianapolis is not just, you know, because we was always, the nickname is Naptown. We've had like different celebrities and basketball players come and they be like, ain't nothing there but basketball and steak and shake.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. So we really wanted to show that there's more to Indiana than just
change that whole narrative.
Right.
And that's why I was so excited to have the opportunity to meet you while you're here in New York doing your tour. Because I'm like, this is different. And I love reality shows. I kind of fell away from it because it got a little too catty and with the girls and the men and all. But I love the fact that it's real conversation, it's real life, and it's people that are really doing it. That the authenticity of it is what I really enjoy the most. So why was it important not to try to bring in people that considered, say, celebrities? Why was it important to stick to the people that you know?
Just because of my relationship with these people. So one of the things I say, when the cameras are off, they still going.
Right.
You know, if we had cameras on us 24 hours, oh my God, it would be so much that you can get from these ladies.
Wow.
So, but just sticking with the ladies that are the core few ladies that, you know, are a part of my circle. And men,
right?
And we do have men
because
we have, we have him, Superstar. We have Jacoby.
Okay.
So just them core few, it just fit for us right now.
Yes.
Now, will we look for season 2? Will that be other people? Absolutely. You know, they're knocking on the door right now, trying to figure out how to get in.
I could imagine.
Yes.
So, what do you want young entrepreneurs to walk away from when they watch this? What kind of messages do you want them? Or information would you like for them to walk away with?
So if you look at Kayla is one of our cast members. Kayla is 22, I believe. She's a young entrepreneur just as well as Jacoby is a young entrepreneur. But Kayla, her success story is just out of this world.
Wow.
She owns a skin.
She's an esthetician, so she has a whole floor that she like subleases in studio and do all the waxing and everything to deal with women. You know what I mean? So and her to be her age. And
22.
22
is level she's at.
And that's a blessing.
Yes.
So, one of her, when you see her story, to me, that would really touch the young people that are in the community, like, hey, I can do the same thing that she's doing. So,
right.
yes.
So how hard or how easy or how difficult was it to balance all the different relationships?
Ooh, it's very hard because you're dealing with different personalities. And when you're shooting, when you're like filming and shooting and all these, you get all kind of personalities, and so it is hard. And it's new to me because this is my first time even on the other side of, being a director. Kim Osorio, which is my writer, so she does a lot of putting the story together. So, and then you have Yandy Smith, which is one of our executive producers. So it's a lot to it.
It is. It's not just you just sit down. You have to have your scripts, your pilots. You got to figure out what goes where. It's a lot of work. Production itself is a lot of work.
Yes.
So shout out to the team, the people behind the cameras that are doing it as well. But I'm about ready to meet some cast members. So can we bring some cast members out? We do have some in the house. We have the twins, Danielle and Dominique, and we have Tamika Washington in the building. So we're going to go to a PSA real quick, and we'll be back with some cast members. Okay, and we are back. We still have the creators of the Indy Bosses, and now we have some cast members on the set, y'all. I'm so excited to speak to everyone. So we're going to go around and let everyone say their names because I don't want to mess it up, right? Even though I got it, but, I'm going to let them introduce themselves, okay? So we're going to start with
Tamika Washington. She's so bossy on the show.
Okay.
And I'm Danielle, a.k.a. Twin or Danny.
Oh, Danny, okay.
And I'm Dominique, Twin or Dami.
I'm King Kobe. I'm an independent artist and the cast member Indy Bosses.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so we got to move it up. Okay, let's talk about the experience, right? Is this your first time? Is this everyone's first time being in a reality show?
Yes.
So how was it? I know y'all already bosses. Y'all used to attention and all that kind of stuff, right? Already.
Right.
But how was it?
Fabulous, darling. Yes, it was. It was like she brought us into something so different, but just kind of like it fits. It all just fits. So we just be ourselves, and she just let us go.
And let you go, let you be you. Right,
Yes,
exactly.
ma'am.
I feel like I'm always a part of I feel like I do music, so I've been in front of cameras, but reality TV, it was definitely something different. But it's dope. It was a dope experience, and I feel like we're all still growing and learning every day.
Okay. So let's go back. Let's start with you, Tamika. Tell us about your background. What made you selected to be a part of the show? What brought you to the show?
Well, we did have to go through a screening process that she wanted to make sure we actually hit the marks,
You wanted to make sure they was bosses?
Yes, and great for the show.
Good. Right, because that's also important. You really got to think about that,
Yes,
right?
because there's a lot of bosses out there, but do you have the personality? Do you, are you that girl, that guy?
Right.
And that can represent Indiana and Indianapolis, because Trina's very passionate about her state and her city, and, we are all just glad to be able to represent, you know what I'm saying? But my background is just, I do a lot of things. I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I always like to say I'm from Atlanta, so I'm an AT alien, but I was born in Indiana, so I'm an Indianapolis, Indiana.
She's like, that's what we figured up right now.
We are all
exactly.
Indianimals in our own little way.
Okay. So all right. So that was your business, and that's what y'all was already friends.
No,
beforehand.
we met because of the business.
Because of the show.
We met because of business. I'm a consultant. I own a home care consultant agency. Tamika reached out to me because she needed some help with her home care agency, mentoring, and I started mentoring Tamika on her home care, but she was already up and running. She was a boss baby. She was a boss.
And did you see this at the time when you reached out? You didn't see this part,
I
right?
never saw this coming,
Right.
never in a million years, but she's always so, she knows how to come up with them things that make it make sense, and she's always about building other people up, so
Beautiful.
it just all makes sense. It all just falls into place.
Beautiful. Okay, so how did Danielle and Dominique become part of the show?
So social media, I saw a post about getting set up for your home care. I had met up with someone before. They took my money and didn't really help or do anything. So I went to one of her classes. I think it was like $25, $30 back then. I met her, and then she was saying she is a consultant. So I went to that class, and she said, next week my prices is going up. You better get in while the prices are low. So she said it would take about a week to do the first step of the process. Paid her in that week. I had my paperwork. And then she said, you'll pay me for the second process of the second part of it. That took a little bit longer, but her process of her having it back in a week, like she said, she had my paperwork back in a week.
That's right.
Send everything off. And that's how we got started. And I called my sister as soon as I left that meeting and said, I finally found somebody that's really going to help us get our business up and started.
That's right.
My background is I'm a nurse. I'm an LPN. I worked for a corporate company for 22 and a half years. And I finally walked away from that because the money wasn't adding up. I was the manager over 3 different facilities, and I was only bringing in $100,000.
Wow.
And we were getting in $3.5 million for each facility, and I didn't get any bonuses. I was always labeled as I was intimidated. I was an intimidating black woman. So I always felt uncomfortable because because I'm knowledgeable, I'm intimidating. So,
but you're good enough to do 3 different facilities and all that,
and
right?
I had
They're going to spread you out.
And that was my thing. I learned everything from A to Z in that company. You couldn't tell me that I didn't know how to do anything. I did from billing to coding. I coded the claims.
Wow.
So I was a certified coder. Then I went back to school in nursing while I was there because I had got married. Didn't work. But it was extra income at the time. So I was like, I'm going to go back to be a nurse because I always wanted to be a nurse.
Right.
My goal is I want my own nursing home. I went for some interviews because I want to get the nursing thing under my belt again.
Okay.
And when I met with the HR person, she said, you'd be a good director. She said, we offer free classes to learn how to be a director of the nursing home. So I called her and said, I'm gonna do that too when I get time. But when we're in school now too, so we got a lot of things going on right now.
That's what we talking about. Let's go.
If this home care don't work, we got something else under our belt to fall back on.
That's right.
We're going for mortuary science, so we're gonna have our own funeral homes.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to touch y'all. Hug everybody. Before y'all leave this set today, that's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna continue to stay working, so because I'll never go back to a corporate office.
I don't imagine. I work corporate too
that
for many
I
years,
don't have to ever return to anything like that. I want to keep building. And I'm glad that I met Trina. You know, she's been pushing us since the day we met her. She's just not our business partner. I look at her as my friend.
That's nice.
And I love her, and I'm very thankful that she's part of my life now.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's great. That's what I'm talking about. You don't see people pulling each other in and trying to help people grow and, just being united like that. I love the influence that you've had on them, and you being influenced by them as well. It works both ways. So, yes.
So I'm Dominique. Danielle has summed it up in so much, but was also in the nursing field. I was a CNA home health aide. Wow. Then I went to be an occupational therapist and then a phlebotomist. So I was also in the corporate world. I ran a corporate business for. I did life insurance exams, so I was a manager for that. And then when we got the business started, I quit, and I was doing all of our clients for like the first year until we made some money, and then we started hiring in people. So while she stayed at the office and did it, then I worked all the clients, and I said, girl, come on, I need some help now. So we prayed about it, and she left, and we took off. We definitely took off.
And you're here today on Indy Bosses
now.
You know what I mean? They got a beautiful life.
Yes.
This is real life for y'all. That's what I love. And I hope that when people watch, they are inspired. Yes. Even though we know it's always a little drama and things like that. You need a certain elements. You know what I mean? But underneath all that, what you're seeing is real entrepreneurship. And that's the important piece. That's what I like.
I wanted to say one thing she always says. They say to sum it up, she says we're professionally messy. So that's what we are.
Okay. I like that. I'd rather that than unprofessionally messy. How about that? People here, you can do that. Show the world that you can be that way. You can get your point out and handle business without,
Without all the extra stuff, right?
Yes. King Kobe.
Yeah, so I'm King Kobe. I met Trina. I grew up in like a rough environment. I was in and out the system, I got took away from my mom early, and just a lot of things that I dealt with. Coach Trina, she always was in like the mental health space. She always was helping out the community in health. Period, like whether that's mental health, healthcare, anything. So me, while I was in those places, I began to develop my talent in music. They would have like different talent shows, different things like that. So I was really good. I was really talented. I would always grab a whole bunch of people and be like,
you are really good. I can tell. Go ahead.
So, I just basically, once I got out of that, I started making music once I got home and stuff like that. And over the years, I started to build my label, which is Naptown Music Productions.
Have your own label, not just an artist, okay? Not just an artist. Yeah, his own label.
It's hard to invest. Coming from where I come from, it's hard to invest in yourself. So I had to think smart. You know what I'm saying? If I build business, okay, to do different things like that, I'll be able to invest in those things. But also, my biggest thing is also building a platform that I'm able to give back to other artists who maybe don't have the direction or the financial stability to do certain things. So that's my goal, to have a label and a platform where I can help other artists and boost them up as well. Because like I say, bosses breed other bosses. So that's what I'm about.
That is so true.
Coach Trina, she's always, been there. She's always in mental health, so that's how I knew her. I've been knowing her since I was a kid. So
I love this. I love the energy for this because y'all are really helping each other. It's not just you performing for the camera. Like this is a real thing.
This is our real
we
life.
have to get money. We have a lifestyle that we have to maintain. So aside from all of the caddy, whatever, we get the business done because it's not an easy task. Like a lot of people want to open home care agencies and home health agencies.
Not easy.
You deal with the state, you deal with, like, if you're home health, you deal with the federal. Like, you have things that you have to take care of. So we are blessed to have
teams. You discussed that in the
teams.
show. You go through the process of starting your own, or you keeping that for yourself?
Well, I do training. If you'll see a couple clips of me doing training classes. So I do classes for home care agencies. So you'll see that. But we don't go through like the whole process of what it takes to open up a home care agency on the show.
Okay.
But yeah, that'll be a lot. That's a
Yeah,
long
no, you
class.
get a little piece.
You
here
get a little
and-
piece
Yeah, you get
of
a
it.
little pieces here and there. So how do you feel? You've shot 6 episodes, right? So now looking back on it, did you have a premiere, red carpet? Like how did it go?
We have plenty of premieres.
Okay.
We have plenty of premieres.
Okay. So how do you feel now looking back on it, sitting in the audience, eating your popcorn and watching it? How do you feel?
Wow. Well, for me, I turn it on every day. Like while I was getting dressed, I cut the episode 1 on because I just continue to look at this is something that we created. We created a reality TV show. So I just keep watching it. It's just like, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's
And to
beautiful.
have Yandy Smith involved as
Yes,
well. I love Yandy.
yes.
I've seen
And
her
they're
a few
the bank.
times.
They're the bank behind this.
Oh,
We don't
they
have
are.
nobody outside helping us. Like they did
doing
this
this,
from the ground up.
That's beautiful.
And
And
when
you
Bo
really
Wider-
believe
So-
in this, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And we had a few sponsors, you know, that really helped us out to, you know, to be a blessing to Indy Bosses. Yeah, I empty my savings account for Indy Bosses. I'm just be real honest, but I believed in the vision and we believed in it, you know, me and my husband. So we just excited to see where God is about to take us.
I just love the passion that I hear from everybody. I mean, if you're going to put your money, if you believe in this, it's going to work. There's no other alternative, right?
That's right.
One way or another, this is going to happen, and I
Yes.
love it. And sometimes you got to put that energy behind something to make it really move the way you want it to move. So I appreciate y'all. What is like a learning experience, like a takeaway that you have? Because I don't want to get into the characters a little bit unless you want to share a little something like a highlight or something. I'd be share like a highlight. Like for you as twins, I see you have a lot of similarities in your career, but you also have some differences. So how did that work? How did that dynamic work within the show for you?
It's like peanut butter and jelly. She's my jelly and I'm her
I
peanut
love
butter.
that.
So
I love that.
you know, where she lacks, I pick up, and where I lack, she picks up.
I love
So
that.
you know, we always together. This is my team girl, my ride or die. And when nobody else is there, guess who's gonna be there? This girl.
That's
so
right.
we
That's
do
right.
everything
From start
together.
to finish.
That's
Right.
right.
To the
Yep,
very-
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how about Miss Washington? Like what was a highlight for you? What was that moment that you was just like, what's your biggest takeaway, let me say?
New York. Our premiere in New York. It was amazing. It was like a
was.
movie, for real.
Of course, because that's
like
how
a
New York
movie.
is.
Yeah, well, you know, you did not let us down, darling.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you got to have a real experience.
Oh,
you know?
yes, it was
Are you
then.
like actors now? Or like, not really actors,
I
but
don't
like, are you
think so.
comfortable with this newfound celebrity fame? You know, how do you feel?
Each day, each time we record, it gets easier and easier. But before, it was like, oh my God.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is not something you thought about. You just was like,
Hot
okay,
and
we want to
sweaty.
open this business.
Yes.
Right? And next thing you know, you're in front of the camera saying lines, right? Or fussing with somebody.
Right.
Or being
Holding your own.
Right. Holding your own.
I said we
Holding
just
your
need the
own.
cameras and don't know that they're there because
Right.
when we're there, we're nervous.
Right.
Even though it's real and it's real time, we're still nervous. So
Yeah.
just hide it.
You become a little self-conscious,
Yeah.
like, you know, did I get that piece of hair?
Right.
Yeah.
You want to make sure everything's perfect. So,
That's true.
again, I wish you a lot of success. Where can they find it? Where's it airing right now?
Go ahead, Haz.
Yeah, we'll give it to
Oh,
Mr.
no.
CEO.
Go
ahead, Haz.
Yes.
Our Indy Boss, we got an Indy Bosses YouTube channel.
Okay.
And the first episode, it's a part 1 and part 2 of the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
They can go on there. I think we have like 23,000 views right now.
Good,
For like
good.
the last, 6 days, maybe 7
It
days.
just
so.
aired.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just
so-
launched like July 13th,
So we
right?
can see
Let's
that
go,
people have
right?
interest, you know what I mean? They're interested in it.
23,000 is a lot. Like, come on. Come on. In 6 days, we're not even talking about a full week yet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's good for starting out. And my thing is, I know it's going to get picked up because I know that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Right?
ma'am.
And that's where we going, right? We're going to get this. This going to be picked up. So make sure y'all tune in. Go to YouTube. And it's Indy Bosses. Okay.
Indy Bosses.
And do you want to give social media so people can follow you and everything?
course.
And see what, you know, what's going on, learn something, and hopefully become a boss themselves? Let's
Yes.
see.
I'm She's So Bossy on all social media platforms with Bossy with an I. So,
Okay.
yes, come holla at me.
Yes. Yes.
And I am Neely Part 1. That's N as in Nancy, EELY Part 1.
Okay.
And I'm Dominique Neely, of course, on Facebook, and Neely Part 2 on Instagram.
I knew it. I knew it was nearly part 2. I just knew it.
It's your boy King Kobe, the one and only. You can't clone me. And my Instagram, all social medias, is just King Kobe, KingKobey. Yes.
I would have had you sing today if I would have known. I would have smoothed this up and had you perform today. Right. See it live and direct. Okay. Right. Mr. CEO. Well, what we say? Wait.
Mr. CEO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
gotta check it.
Miss
CEO.
On Instagram and TikTok and all that is only the number one, Mr. CEO. Instead
Okay.
of writing the one out, it's just a one.
Okay, okay.
And then Stacey Williams on Facebook, but seem like they find me on there anyway.
They find you, right? Because it's all connected. You go one
Yeah.
thing and it gets you the next one. And Miss Coach Trina.
Coach Trina _ Coach _ Trina 1 on Instagram. And Indy Bosses. I also run the Indy Bosses page on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
So you can find Indy Bosses, INDY Bosses, BOSSES.
Okay, and again, I just wish you so much luck and success, which I don't have to. I know it's happening. I can feel it. What I saw in that trailer was awesome. Shout out to everybody that's part of the cast that didn't make it here today, but I'm rooting for all of y'all. Yes, New York, we show love. We show love here.
Yes, y'all do.
Indianapolis is in the building. Am I saying it right? I think I'm skipping it. Yeah, you heard me, right?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. I got to slow it down. It has like 3 syllables to it. I'm saying Indianapolis. No, it's Indianapolis, okay? They are in the building. They in New York, and they celebrating. They on a promo tour. Make sure you go on that website on YouTube. Check them out. Support. Leave a comment, okay? Leave a comment. Let them know that you've seen it. You know, maybe it's season 2. You never know. You may want to be a part of that. So show that love, share that energy. Okay, y'all? This is Debra Coco. We'll be right back with more. I hope you enjoy. Support. Indy Bosses, come on, we all trying to get there. We all trying to be bosses, but make sure you follow them. But right now, I have my friend Haz Boogie has joined me on the show. Now, this is not his first time on the show. He's been here before, if you've been paying attention. But he does so much good music that I love and enjoy that I had to invite him to come back. And we're even going to do a song together today. I'm practicing, not him. I'm practicing for a show that we got tomorrow that he invited me to join him with. So thank you so much for joining me on the show today. It's always a pleasure, right?
Yes,
when we link up.
Yes, no doubt.
Right. So for those that may have not seen the last interview that you've done, tell them who Haz Boogie is.
Okay, well, Haz Boogie, I am a mature rap artist / gospel rapper. You know, I do mature music. I do music that uplifts people, age mature, age appropriate. I've been rapping all my life. I've been sober for 5 years, so I've just been writing about a lot of life issues, a lot of people struggling, struggles I went through, things I overcame, but I still keep my sword sharp when it comes to that mic, you know what I mean? So
that's the truth.
I don't like to be put in a category of the gospel rapper thing, but I just acknowledge I'm God conscious.
Right.
You know, but sometimes a lot of people like to clump you into that, and then they keep you stuck so you can't move and do other things. Because as soon as you do something else, they're going to say, oh, he ain't really gospel. He just doing...
But you
God
inspire. I don't know if
gives you
is there a category for inspirational music?
There
Motivational music?
There
There should be. Because outside of that, every song that you do, I love how it may start off like it gives us sort of like, this is what I've been through. Like, I'm not just singing or rapping about something that I haven't experienced. Like, you're sharing your stories, and the way you execute it, the way you write it, the way you deliver it has always stood out to me. Like, we've been friends for a while, and I've seen you perform in the beginning, I think towards the beginning of your career. I'm not quite sure where I fell when I first met you.
Like about 2016.
Okay. So I've seen you like in
the
the
Harbor
beginning.
Lights and stuff when you're doing that
And you had me host one of your events
Oh, yeah,
for you, remember?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I came and hosted for
album
you.
release party.
Yes,
Yeah.
album release party. So
Yeah.
I've been around.
Yeah.
I've been around.
Yeah, you've been around.
And I've seen the growth, you
Yeah,
know?
thank
And you
you.
also do motivational videos online now, too, you know,
Yeah.
sharing your thoughts and opinions about certain things, which
Mhm.
is really catching on. People really love, you know, can
Yeah.
relate to what you're saying.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know how that happened. You know, you just never know when you put yourself out there.
Mhm.
You know, first thing you're gonna think is, oh, what he got to say? Nobody want to hear. He don't know what he talking about. Whatever. But I just was kind of going through something on a rant type of thing, and so many people reached out to me on the inbox and stuff like that, and they was encouraging me to keep going. Some people would call me and say, "Yo, what you said right now was something that helped me out." Things like that, so it just started growing. I was like, okay, well, I don't care who don't like what, but what usually ends up happening, I feel like the algorithm will draw the people that vibe with you, connect with you anyway. So you don't really have to worry about a lot of people who just like, I don't want to hear that.
Because that's the first thing we think about, right?
Mhm.
The negative, you know,
Mhm.
somebody ridiculing us or doing something like that.
Yeah.
And then you get those messages in the inbox that lets you know, keep going. Like, I
Yeah.
really appreciate you, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then you feel like that's what the whole purpose really is to reach somebody else, you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
So, I mean, you stick to your purpose and your focus, you'll be fine. Like, you don't worry about anything outside of that.
Yeah.
And that's what I like, because you do it, you know, you put up different topics. You talked about narcissism. What's some other things you've talked about?
Narcissism, getting sober,
Entertainment business.
entertainment
Yes.
business, like, you know, you got all of the freaking angles. You got some people who are backbiters, some people who just want to rock with you just so they could be in front of your audience. You got
I'm gonna let him
you
tell.
got all of the struggles of, dang, I'm not getting enough support, like my family, my friends. But at the end of the day, you could have all of your friends, all of your family, and it still won't be enough to bring you to stardom. You still have to step out the box. You got to get other viewers, listeners, customers that can't just be your friends and family, you know? And they know you so long.
I've never gotten this
so.
game for stardom. Was stardom like a motivational thing for you? Did you want to do music so you could be famous? And did you
No.
want to do music so people could, like, you felt like you had a story to tell, you know?
Yeah, in school, everybody was rapping, of course, you know, had KRS-One, all that stuff, lunchrooms and all that. And I remember this kid they were doing the lunchroom thing, and I was like, I could do that. And I went home, and I wrote my first rhyme, punchlines and all that. I get in the cypher, and it's kind of like a battle. I don't lose the battle, and the people were catching on to my punchlines, and they were, oh. So I'm getting hype on that.
Right.
And then there was this girl, Natalie Bedford. We were just friends, you know what I mean? And we still were friends. But the look that she gave me from before I went into the cypher and when I came out, that look, like, she was so impressed. That was a high for me, that changed my life. I'm like, oh, I like that. Now I'm
Shout
gonna
out
keep
to
on
Natalie
going.
Bedford, okay?
Right?
Remember the full name. If you're
Yeah.
out there, reach out to this man, right?
Junior high school 135.
Right. Oh my goodness, that's great. Because
Yeah.
that's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes is some type of spark of inspiration. That's it.
Oh, and Michael Jackson, you know, Motown 125. When
Yeah, I
he
see
did,
you on there with your moves. Now he be online swaying back and I see
Yeah.
you. I see you.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to do the moonwalk and start sliding backwards,
No.
but you didn't do that part yet.
See, when I was younger and I used to choreograph and stuff, that was all cool. Now when I'm older and I'm dancing, people tend to laugh. It's not
chilling out.
as cool. I'll be like,
You don't have to do all that now. You did all that, right?
yeah.
So let's talk about music today.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the studio. I was behind the scenes with you. I realized you wrote so many songs with one producer.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dollar, right?
Yeah.
But the thing
Beating out the
is,
studio.
now when you go back, and it's good that you have those tracks, that you work with the same producer who has all those tracks, so you
Yeah.
can hear your own growth in your music. You could go back to when you first started with him
Yeah.
and compare it to what you have now. So how do you feel about your catalog, like all the different types of music you worked on?
It's so in that 5 years since I've been sober, I done wrote more stuff than I wrote for half of the other part of my life. I don't know where I'd be getting all this, but you know what? Also, as I get older, you know, you ain't got time to. You got less time ahead of you than you have behind you. So you gotta. I'm focused. Like, if I got it in me, I need to get it out of me.
Clear-minded,
I
you
need to get all of this stuff
disciplined,
out of me, and
yeah.
then, you know, if it does happen. If you get one song, what happens, I think a lot of people, if they get that one song, they ain't got the other ones to go with it. So when I get the shot, I'm good.
He gonna be shooting.
You know what I mean?
Like
I'll be
like
all
an
right.
arsenal. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'll be all right.
Songs are just gonna be dropping. 'cause
Yeah.
you have a lot to choose from. You know?
Yeah. It's I could rap about the gym. I can rap about, what's the, Thank You for Loving on Me is my latest one.
Yes, you performing that today? Cause we got a performance, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
I got that when I was in, in recovery and in the beginning parts. A lot. I was hearing that a lot. With people who had already crossed over to sobriety and stuff, and they would thank people, thank you for loving on me till I learned how to love myself.
Right.
And it stuck. I got a lot of things, a lot of inspirations from those rooms. You know, those some of the best people because they done been in the gutter, and they done came out, and a lot of them come out to be some of the best citizens in the world because they know both sides.
I agree. I've heard some stories from people like. They be like, I used to sleep in the train. I used to do this. I used to do that. You look at them today, they like the foreman of a company. Like all kinds of powerful stories.
Yeah, to look at somebody and you just can't imagine.
You can't imagine. And
really?
I know plenty. I know plenty. Like people get stuck in their circumstances, but I'll be happy to see when they find that light and get up out of that, so to speak. You know what I mean? That's good. And it's not easy, to do. It's a daily practice. It's easy to, walk the line that you shouldn't be walking, but when you're trying to walk the straight line, that's like trying to eat healthy, right? Healthy food is more expensive than a double cheeseburger.
That's like doing positive music.
Yeah.
It's not the best path. It's not the easiest path, and not everybody's alcoholic or everybody is a whatever. People can control it until you got an allergy where you grow in handcuffs every time, or you getting in too much trouble or you having relationship problems and all that kind of stuff, then say you got to look at something outside of yourself.
Right.
That's for them people,
you still
not for
find
everybody.
it to be therapeutic, like I love it.
I could be around. You can have a drink. You drink and do you, and I'm good. I never thought I'd see the day.
Like you never even had a drink before in your life,
yeah,
right?
It's like
like what is
it's
that
lifestyle
type thing,
now.
right?
It's just like I just don't drink. I just don't smoke. I still smoke my vapes.
I
but
know.
hey.
It's a process.
Thank you.
Right, it's a process.
Progress, not perfection.
I'm like, you can't, if you can, you can. Good for you. But it's a process. Don't beat yourself up. Don't feel bad because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next year, you might be telling somebody, damn, that was a year ago since I had that. Or one day you might be saying that, so you never know.
Yeah.
So we getting a performance today. What motivates you and with your dedication? Like, are you... Because of what you've been through, I see you do a lot of videos in the gym. You even post on the days that you don't want to go to the gym. You go to the gym, so you showing dedication to people. You showing that you're focused.
Yeah.
Like, what do you hope that people that's watching you, and and on the outside, maybe laying on their bed eating potato chips or something. Like, what do you hope to get from people?
It doesn't happen overnight, but. That part of the discipline part, because I could motivate somebody, or you can motivate somebody right now to go clean your room, and they'll clean their room that day. But then tomorrow comes and they don't do it. But you have to start learning how to do it for yourself and doing it when you don't want to do it, because then you grow the discipline where it becomes, then it's not so hard. It's hard in the beginning to do something that you don't want to do or not used to, until it starts to become, it's not hard. Or if I don't do it, I'm going to feel some kind of way, so I got to do it.
So
it's a transition to get that discipline.
Condition your mind to feel that way. Like, if you don't go to the gym, if you miss too many days with the gym, how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like I'm letting myself down. Like, to promise myself, I don't want to keep doing that. I don't want to be like, okay, I'm going to do this and I don't do this. You know what I mean? Because I'm only hurting myself, and I'm about progress. Progress, not perfection.
Right.
But progress. And I'm not going to make, if I keep making excuses, I would still be drinking right now. So I can't keep making excuses for myself for not doing or trying or going forward to things that I promised myself that I'm going to do. Yeah.
And who deserves it better than you, right? You deserve these things, right?
Well, at the same time, you say, like, for what I hope people get out of it, if I'm the best person that I can be and I'm giving the best that I can be, then at least they get the best thing to go off of.
Right. They
versus
see the effort.
I'm not, not giving them half-ass, but giving them the optimum of what I got, then they can go be like, it's like Prince and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
If you got them as idols, they give you their best to look up to. So, if they were just like, and That's what you right.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it's what you're shooting for. It's
Right.
what's your motivation and your goals.
Yeah.
And like you said, you made a promise to yourself, so to speak, and it's like you keeping that. You know?
Yeah.
And as far as with your music, I love the reception that you get. I love the support that I see when people come out and support you.
I appreciate
And that's
that.
hard. You know, that's a
Yeah.
hard thing because it's hard to get people, especially when you've had a career for a while. After a while, people start dwindling off. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'll come to the next one, and then oh yeah, the next one. I'll come. You know, and then before you know, you done did 12 shows, and that person ain't come yet.
Yeah.
So like, people come out for you. So I just want to highlight that. Like you have people that come out, they believe, and they support you, and that's very good to have people that are, you know, in your corner.
I
you know?
appreciate that. That's the part. That's the relieving part because the kind of music that I do, it's not like, say like Boston and Eastchester Road. You know what I mean? They're not playing that type of stuff. But somebody who is a little more mature, maybe been through some stuff, so they don't want to deal with that no more. Maybe they even been locked up, but they changed their life when they came. You know, stuff like that. So I think that you have to brand yourself. You have to invent yourself so that you are relatable to people that come out to support you. So they feel like a connection, or maybe you even represent a part of them or thing like that. So I guess that's where that comes from. I thank God. I think I just blessed. I think when I started clearing my head up, I kind of started having a vision of kind of what I wanted to emulate now. You know, the reinvention type of thing. Yeah. So I think people have been supporting that and following the process.
And I think it's good too because when you think about your music and you think about your daily videos, it's like, okay, I hear you as the artist. Like I see what your music is about. I could kind of feel you out. But when you do the videos, you really opening up. Like you're showing a vulnerable side a lot of times, talking about topic. I don't think it's like any topic you're trying to stay away from. You talk about whatever you feel moved to talk about, whatever that is. And you talk about the downside and the upside of it, you know, and the in-between. You know what I mean? So
I kind of go with the download, whatever God kind of put on my heart.
Yeah.
But I try to be liberal. I try not to offend anybody.
Right.
But I mean,
and not be
what
opinionated. You try to you on the fence, like, you know, this is how I feel, but you can understand the other side.
Yeah.
Like you give the objective and the perspective at the same time.
Yeah,
which
I
is
think
good.
that's best. I don't want to
not to
alienate
offend
anybody.
anybody,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
but if the message is coming to me, I feel like say it. You know, I'm gonna say it. That's all I gotta say
And
about
that's
that.
a fact. Okay. So what are you performing today?
Okay, so Rise.
Rise. Okay.
That's something that like my aunt, she passed away, but she used to love like Taxi, like those kind of songs, those kind of jazzy songs. But this is more of it's a jazz song, but it's and it's empowering. Like it's gonna wake you.
I know it's
You might want
positive.
that in the morning. You know,
Okay.
you want to put that joint on in the morning about rising. It's also about like people who they're waking up depressed all the time. You know what I mean? But they go smiling like everything's
Like
okay. But
everything's
they
good with the mask on, right?
and then with you might just say something nice to them. You might just smile at them or whatever it is, and you don't know how we affect each other's lives. So just that little smile or just that little encouragement
second glance
might have changed the whole perspective, of course, of somebody's life. That's what Rise is about. And then Thank You is about, we already talked about that. And then, you know, Right Time, Right Vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe song.
It's a vibe, yeah.
That's a vibe song. That got that Tribe vibe type joint. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Refreshing.
Definitely, yeah. I'm excited. So your music that's out now, where can they go find your music?
HazBoogie.net. HAZ Boogie.net. I got my stuff right there, but I mean, like, I have Haz Boogie, HAZ Boogie on everything.
Okay.
I like to say that because, I mean, I'm talking YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they all correlate. Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora.
Yeah.
But name it, you know, Haz Boogie on everything.
On everything.
It took me a while to get it like that, but now I can say Haz Boogie on
That
everything.
makes it so much easier for the people that's supporting you. And you have a Facebook group page too, where you do your motivational stuff, right? Do you have one page for that?
That's for the narcissists. Because I dealt with some narcissists in my life, you know what I mean? So I just happened to get some knowledge on that. So I have a page dedicated to understanding narcissism and going through the ups and downs and the hurts and the freaking gaslighting and avoiding and all of that stuff. I felt I've been through that. So that's what that's for. And I just do my gym videos and that kind of stuff. But HazBoogie.net, I want to emphasize, you know, it's good for, as an artist, to have your own website where people can come and purchase directly from you. Because, you know, streaming, you can get chump change. If I made $1, if you bought an album or a song for $1 versus I'm waiting for 20,000 streams to get $1 from a streaming platform, it's much better to put it right back in the artist's pocket. I'm not on drugs or nothing. I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm putting it back into the studio. I'm putting it back into my promotion. So by supporting my music and listening to that joint and buying, you know what I mean? Then, and you could get to download it. You know, when you buy it, you don't have to be on Wi-Fi or nothing. You get to download it. You can play it how you want. So HazBoogie.net if you want to buy direct. You know, customer direct, straight to hand. Hey, yeah.
Okay, any words for your supporters real quick before we end the segment? Well, we end in this part, but you got to see him perform. Any words?
Just thank y'all so much for supporting me. Thank you for your words of encouragement, for, you know, the inboxing, for the liking, for sharing, for those kind of things. They're really important. They really get me through. Rosalind, and there's Cindy, and, you know, my mom, and Black North, and Serene, and Princess Lanita, you know what I mean? Artie Cordell, Gospel Gabe, you know what I mean? My Southern Belle, Zelda Bell, you know what I mean? I just really thank y'all. Those little things, you think it goes a long way, because there's a lot of negative, but when you get those inspirational to keep going, then it lets me know I'm doing the right thing. So I appreciate y'all for that. Stay up. I'm praying for y'all. If y'all going through anything, I'm praying for y'all. We praying for y'all. You know what I mean? God got you. I got you. If you need to reach out for anything, I just really appreciate you. God bless. Peace.
I love that.
Thanks for that.
No doubt, my name is Haz Boogie. Wake up. It's time to rise. Come on. Yeah. Get up. Yo, yo, yo. Come on. Come on, today we gon' rise, today we gon' shine, every day we gon' grind, ambition in the crime, gotta go for yours, like I'ma go for mine, we ain't wasting any time, and waiting on no sign, every morning that I rise, be a blessing in disguise, that mean there gotta be a reason why I'm still alive, people waking up today, wishing that they died, smiling but you can see the pain all in their eyes, this could be the day that you could spark somebody's mind, something you could do that they could raise somebody's vibe, you will be surprised how we touch each other's lives, yeah that's right, illuminate your light. Today we gon' rise, today we gon' shine. Every day we gon' grind, ambition in the crime. Gotta go for yours like I'ma go for mine. We ain't wasting any time and waiting on no sign. Yeah, today we gon' ride, today we gon' grind. Every day we gon' grind, ambition in the crime. Gotta go for yours like I'ma go for mine. Ain't wasting any time and waiting on no sign. People fail all the time, doesn't mean they shouldn't try. Well, that don't apply to me. My goals I'm gon' reach. I ain't gon' stop till everyone complete. Every challenge that I set for myself, I'ma beat. It's me versus me. With myself, I compete. Everyday thing, 52 weeks. I done seen the mountaintop, still ain't hit my peak. Words got power, I watch the way I speak. For it is really deep, at least that's what I believe. I believe you can achieve anything your mind sees. So I visualize me making money in my sleep. Hope everyone succeed at the top, we can meet. Eyes on the prize, let your heart be your guide. Go ahead and dream big, ain't no limit on the size. Something you could do that they could raise somebody vibe. Keep that thought in mind. Today we gon' shine, yeah, today we gon' ride. Today we gon' shine, every day we gon' grind. Ambition in the crime. Gotta go for yours like I'ma go for mine. Ain't wasting any time, ain't waiting on no sign. Yeah, today we gon' ride. Today we gon', every day we gon' what? Gotta go for yours like I'ma go for mine. Ain't wasting any time and waiting on no sign. Today we gon' ride, shine. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, gotta go for yours like I'ma go for mine. We ain't wasting any time, we ain't waiting on no sign. Now today we gon' rise, today we gon' shine, today we gon' grind. Yup, gotta go for yours, I'ma go for mine. Ain't wasting any time. Thank you. Once again, my name is Haz Boogie, Haz Boogie.net. Check it out. Celebrating 5 years of sobriety, you know what I mean? To anybody that's going through that. It took me a while to get to where I'm at, and I just want to thank the people that help me get here, cause I didn't know how to love myself. Till I learn to love myself. Listen. Yo, this is sounding not sounding like a sad song. It's something I can make an impact on. Not a poor me, I'm doing so bad song. For the people who were telling me to stand strong, who saw the real me with the mask on. Had a lot of problems that I didn't plan on. It was similar to being in a sandstorm. Sorry to the people that I spazzed on, but they never turned their back on. Word, I did this and did that wrong. Did a lot of things I would never brag on. I was on the edge, luckily I latched on. And my life guard always had its hand on. I was reaching out, yep, had to grab on. In a dark place where it cramped on. What? So glad all of that's gone.
I wanna thank you for loving on me.
Till I learn to love myself. Come on. Come on. Oh. Till I learn to love myself. Come on. What? Thank God. Till I learn to love myself. I thank hip-hop for giving me a platform. I could transform my life with a rap song. Did things I don't like looking back on. Bad thoughts that I wish I didn't act on. Word, I was being warned, didn't catch on. I've been fighting demons for mad long. In a dark place where they clamped on. Word, so glad all of that's gone.
I wanna thank you for loving on me.
Till I learn to love myself.
Till I learn to love.
Keep holding on.
I wanna thank you for loving on me.
1, 2, 3. Oh! Come on. Thank God. Till I learn to love myself. Oh! Come on. No doubt. Haz Boogie. And at this time, I would like to do this next song. It's called Right Time, and I got a special guest on this joint. No doubt. Yo, Haz Boogie, baby. It is what it is, man. Yeah. It is what it is. What? Come on. Yo, this the right beat at the right time. This the right crowd. I got the right rhyme. This the right beat at the right time. This the right crowd. I got the right rhyme. Yo, this the right time. This the right place. I'm in the right mood. I'm in the right space. This the right vibe. This the right light. Take a couple pics. I think I just might. I'ma live my life in the right way. Starting right now. It's the right day. Starting right here and starting right now. I got the right gear. I got the right style. I don't anticipate nothing going left. But even if I do, I won't get upset. Going with the flow, knowing nothing forced. You might catch me on Bedford Park in Concourse, or Gun Hill, or B Road, as some know it as the North Pole. When in the studio, I go to PK with my man Dollar Beat, knock it easy. It's the way you do it, ain't nothing to it. Got the rhymes ready so I can run through it, and I just do it cause I does what I do. I just do it cause I does what I do. Ladies and gentlemen, cause I does what I do. Debra Coco, let's go.
It's the right beat at the right time.
It's the right crowd. I got the right rhyme.
It's the right beat at the right time.
This the right crowd. I got the right rhyme.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Everything's fine. No worries or stress. All the stars align. Like a bird with wings, I want to touch the sky. No fear in my heart. Believe I can fly. I got the right fit with the right shoes. And I'm looking fly. Time to bust a move. Rocking with the Haz Boogie. And the vibes are right. Like Lucy Pearl. I want to dance tonight. Clean the dance floor and let me shine. Cause I'm rocking on the right beat at the right time.
I know my no one is anyone you can play with. Wanna be like Biggie, no diggy, don't give me any favors. I might be independent, but attendant with the majors. You can play my music without offending neighbors. Haz Boogie, I'm a game changer. I'm that 111, I'm the prayer sayer. I'm the MIND maintainer. I'm the HIP hop headbanger. Yo, this the right beat at the right time. This the right crowd. I got the right rhyme. This the right beat at the right time. This the right crowd. I got the right rhyme.
I got the right beat at the right time.
Oh, right time. Come on.
Debra Coco.
At the right time. Say what? Say what? Say what? Debra Coco. Ladies and gentlemen.
Haz Boogie, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. It was great energy. Thank you so much. My first time performing with my partner here. Right beat at the right time, got the right vibes, and I'm rocking with the Haz Boogie, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to Just Give Me the Mic on all social media platforms. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Subscribe and stay tuned, y'all. See you later. Thank you for tuning in to the Just Give Me the Mic show. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we love bringing it to you. Now don't forget to catch us on Optimum TV and the